I'm with Melissa Schulz of Angelic Threads in Yorktown, Virginia. Melissa is an Air Force veteran and mom of 3. Melissa, tell me a little bit about your business.
Angelic Threads is pretty much your one-stop shop for gifts, self-care, apparel for kids, teens, tweens, and women. So our whole goal is to make your life easier and perhaps a little bit more fun.
So I know one of the really unique services that you offer here is personal styling.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about that. What can somebody get when they come in that they're not getting somewhere else?
Capsules, but it's essentially me taking different pieces, or if I've already sold pieces to you, I keep track of that. So I'm like, okay, I know that we have a tunic, I know we have a Carly, I know we have a Joy, I know what I've sold that person or what they have brought in with them that they have gotten from another store. It doesn't have to be LuLaRoe, but I ask my ladies, bring in your favorite pieces or bring in those pieces that you bought that moved you, but you don't have anything to match with it.
Yeah.
And let's see what we can find. And then we can put exciting to like show someone how you could take a simple dress and this could be your swimsuit cover up when you're going on a cruise, or it can be going to dinner with you at your fancy sit down plated dinner by just putting a silk scarf around your head and a belt and maybe a petticoat, and then bam, you add 3 tiny little things that I can show you how to fold them up really small. I've been on 2 deployments and I can pack a bag. So if you're ready to go on vacation, I'm ready to help you get your outfits and show you how to twist them up and move them up and make different looks.
Okay. So you've got a great apparel selection here from LuLaRoe for women, teens. I also saw an assortment of really cute baby items and personal care items. Tell me a little bit about that.
Oh gosh, it started slowly and it kind of exploded. I was looking online and I'm like, okay, I was looking for belts and I didn't want to go to Alibaba and have belts made in Taiwan or whatever, and then you go down this rabbit hole of the internet, right? So I'm like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. They actually have like balloon covers for latex balloons that make babies playing with balloons safe. And I remember when my middle child Violet was crawling on the floor chasing after a balloon at a birthday party. Of course she bit it, and of course I freaked out. I was a medic in the Air Force, working the ER, and I'm like, airway. And so then you rush over and you get it out and you do a finger sweep and it was all fine. But there's actually a mom in Scotland who has made a product that it's a cloth cover. It's called the Bubba Balloon, and it comes with 3 latex balloons. You put it inside the balloon and blow it up, and then it tucks inside so they can't get to the balloon. It lasts forever. You can wash it. They're all solving a problem. The hair bows and hair sandal sets with the bows on the feet. I loved that look. I love professional photographs. I love maternity pics and getting those pics done every time you have a baby. They're so special. It's like this milestone moment and you're never going to get it back again. And I think we have so many photographers in the area that do such a good job. But the ones that go on the feet that match, like they can kind of twist and hurt the baby's toes, and then they don't keep them on, and then you put them on their head and they just cry and their whole skin looks red and the vein is popping out and you're like, oh my gosh, I wanted this picture so bad. I saved up for this photo session. Yeah. Behave. And it's really because it's pinching their feet.
Yeah.
And so I found headbands with matching bows for their toes that don't pinch, they don't hurt. And if I just started putting bows on my girls the day they were born.
Yeah.
And they keep them on.
Yeah. And they're precious.
They're adorable.
You've got a little assortment of toys for little ones as well. You've got some beauty products and personal care products in your line also, right?
Yes, and they're all things that have solved a problem within my family. So my kids have eczema. You wouldn't know it by looking at them because we do all these things, and I've been using all these products for about 9 years. So the bath bombs are amazing. They're made by 2 women in Fredericksburg in a commercial kitchen now. They started out very, very small making them in their shop, but now they've grown. It's 10 years past that, and my godmother actually was like, hey, you were saying that Madeline was feeling scaly and she was really, really dry, and I'm using all these products under the sun. I've been to the doctor 5 times. We've been to the dermatologist twice. Like, I can't get rid of her eczema. And it was, she's keeping her up at night, keeping me up at night. So she's like, why don't you, she gave me a bath bomb and she gave me the whipped sugar scrub. And she's like, now you can pretty well use any lotion you want to on top of it, and it's actually going to get through and moisturize all those layers that are deep down, and stop that raised red rash that's painful that comes. And so then I started trying to figure out a good soap. I love sugar and spruce, but I have found that for my son, he needs an actual oil-based soap instead of a lye-based soap. And so I found a wonderful company in America that sends their recipes to France. So they're being produced exactly the way they were made in the 1500s.
Oh, wow.
So they put it through a milling process with wooden rollers, and it goes around. As it's churning that soap when it's still hot, it's forcing all of the impurities and all the water out of the soap. So you get a really, really heavy, dense feeling soap, but you also get a soap that will improve your skin over time.
Mm-hmm.
It's super moisturizing, and for us, has taken away his eczema with no medications, no medicated creams.
Yeah.
We don't go to the dermatologist anymore.
Yeah. And I've seen your kids, and they're super cute, and you never would have known that there were any kinds of eczema or any other skin problems. So one of the other things I really like about your shop is it seems like you've really taken the time to vet every single product you carry. These aren't just random products that you found online somewhere. These are products that you have personally used or your family has used. It's clear that you have a lot of product knowledge about them. You really dive in so that you understand how the products are made and what the benefits are and the best uses. And I also love that your small business supports other small businesses, right?
Yes.
All of the products that I see here, these are other small businesses that you're bringing into Yorktown, Virginia for us.
Absolutely. So the Easter egg story is a mom that came up with that wonderful product and on a way to teach your kids about Lent in a great fashion that makes it fun. The eggs can actually be played with in the bath and take water back and forth. But it introduces that idea. But she's a mom as well. I've got the Angel gift set. She's an author and a mom in Texas, and has so many amazing angel plushies, from backpack keychains to the book that talks about how you're never alone and you always have your guardian angel with you. I love that. I love supporting women authors, but even the hair bows and the tooth fairies, that's a woman-owned company as well. I'm trying to think. The Fox and the Labrador Licky book sets, they're activity books. My kids love to read. I love to read, but I like a book that's going to take it a little bit further than that, and it's more fun when the Labrador Licky is telling you, like, he's so excited that the puppy that comes with the book, he's licking your nose, and then they all start to laugh. And then my 8-year-old comes in, and she's like, Mommy, is he licking my nose? I'm like, absolutely. I'm like, and so it draws in the older ages with the younger ones, and so it gets the whole family together. That's a family that puts out both of those books and wrote them and distributes them locally. The jewelry is all made by stay-at-home moms, and I absolutely love the Apple watches. You've probably seen them on Facebook. They are the only Facebook product that I carry in the store, but I love them so much. It's like they're wrap bracelets, they're natural stones. And if you have read about natural stones, you know that they can kind of change your energy and help you in different ways. And I think that is super fun, but they're also super beautiful. It's like wearing art.
Yeah.
And I think that's the fun about clothes. It's like, men go shopping and they just get clothes. They get what they need for work. They go in, they grab it, they're done, whatever. They've got clothes. Women, we are expressing ourselves. We are our art, and we're expressing how we feel, how our opinions of fashion and art on our body every day. And I love it. It's fun.
That's such a unique perspective on it. I hadn't considered that. So Melissa, you just opened up your store, right, in the beginning of March?
Yes. 2022.
So what are your goals for your store or your impact on our community over the next year?
Oh, the next year, I have a lot of dreams, and it's like one dream leads to a bigger dream, and God gets a hold of you and starts working on you in different ways. I never ever thought that I would think of starting a non-for-profit business. But my heart has grown, just like it does when you have children. And it's kind of like the business becomes your next child.
Yeah.
And so I'm super excited. We're going to be donating the Angel gift set to patients at CHKD or even different hospitals. I really want to, every time I sell an Angel gift set, then I will be donating one set. And so I think it's really important, being with deployed soldiers and Marines, when they're hurt and your family is not there, they're like 7,000 miles away and you feel alone. And even then, it's like you're never alone. But I think with children, it's nice to have that soft plushie and your parent reading you a book. And there's just something magical about, having your child sit on your lap and that bonding that happens. And that even though you're sick and you're going through something that's hard, and mom and dad can't control and your doctors can't control it, that you're not alone.
Yeah. All right. So Melissa, tell me a little bit about what you love about Yorktown.
Oh goodness, so many things. I think our favorite thing to do is to go to Colonial Williamsburg or Colonial Yorktown, walk around and see all the sights and watch all the boats come and go from the river, go get some good food.
Yeah. So food, I also love the good food that Yorktown offers. What are some of your favorite spots?
We cannot stay out of food craft. My husband's favorite thing is the Scotch eggs. So they're hard-boiled eggs, breaded, and then deep fried. And then it's got like this tangy, kind of spicy sauce you dip it in. It's a little too spicy for me, but that is like his favorite thing. We have to have it.
Yeah.
And
that's great. And they're literally right next door. So, I mean, somebody could pop over to Food Craft to get a little brunch or breakfast and then swing over to see you, right?
Absolutely. You can't miss their French toast. My kids love the French toast. I love the pancakes. You really can't go wrong with anything from Food Craft.
Every time I've been, it's been really great. If people do want to come and visit you, where can they find you? What are your store hours?
We are at Killing Creek Shopping Center. I'm actually right off of Victory Boulevard. If you know where the Hardee's is, I'm right behind them. To the right is Food Craft, and to the left is Expo Nails. If you're looking for some me time and to go get your nails done, you could not pick a better place. They've been in business for 20 years, and all of them are amazing at shaping and doing all the fancy colors, and it's so much fun.
Yeah, awesome. So it sounds like somebody could come over here and just spend a few hours taking care of themselves, getting some new duds, getting some good food, and they would get to meet you also.
And Sunny, our Sphinx family cat is here, so this is hopefully going to be your home away from home and feel like your family. You might get a hug at the door. If you're not into hugs, that's okay. But that's what we're hoping, is that people will want to come and spend time with us. Bring your kids. We have a kids playroom, most likely on the weekends. My children are going to be here too. But we have toys, easily wipeable toys, chalkboards, coloring stuff. I'm hoping to have crafts here soon, and of course Disney Plus. I mean, can you really hang out on a Saturday?
Yeah, you've got to have Disney Plus.
Without I hate to say it, Encanto. That's our favorite thing right now.
We don't talk about Bruno here, Melissa.
Oh, so. I know.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. It was so much fun to come and talk to you. The store is amazing, and I'm going to be coming back to get some additional soap for myself and my family. Awesome. Check out the jewelry and the new products that you guys have. But thank you again.
No, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it.